Sit here. All right. All right, welcome all the guests of the McCall for All campaign. I will not speak for a long time, if just like 2 or 3 minutes. You guys can keep talking because this is not my place. So I just have a seat at the table is all I've got. Thank you guys all for coming out. I've meeting some new faces, so it's very exciting to get to meet people face to face. Our republic was based on an idea that our government was run by the people, and this is America in this room right now. This is the government. It's supposed to be, right? So I'm excited about being on an equal ground with you guys tonight, level ground and an open table where anybody can come up and ask me questions. But tonight I wanted to announce a new part of my platform that I've planned out. My number one goal as a politician, the only reason I became a politician and a teacher, was Medicare for all. I have a lot of people in my family who struggle with medical bills, and they don't struggle because of the cost of the service. They struggle because of the middlemen, the private insurance companies, and the pharmaceutical companies who get to name their price. So that's my number one goal. But tonight, I want to talk about a new idea that I have. I think that we need a new deal for the 21st century. We have so many crises in our country, and one of them is the student loan debt crisis. So you'll know that our Congress just gave away $1.5 trillion in debt to corporations who already are incredibly wealthy. What could we do with that $1.5 trillion? I have an idea. All of the student loans in America combined add up to about $1 trillion. We need to bring about justice in the education system in America. We say in America right now that students owe the banks, but in reality, we owe those students. We owe them a debt because education is a public good. And we don't have driver debt in this country because, of course, it would be ridiculous to force people to go into debt peonage to drive on the roads. That's a public good. But we do that for education, even though it helps everybody in America. So my idea is going backward, a Student Loan Redemption Act that over the course of 10 years would pay for that $1 trillion completely. And not only would it liberate those students from the debt that they owe, but it would also free up the market. Those are washers and dryers, homes, cars that they are not buying because they're paying into the banks who are keeping all the money up top. Going forward, we need to make sure that student loan debt is a thing of the past, that it doesn't happen again. My proposal is different from Bernie's. Bernie's is completely free college, but I think that it would be more politically feasible to give people a chance to earn a scholarship. So, I would like to create a civil service corps, much like the military, except instead of serving in war, we would give Americans a chance to serve their country here at home for our social needs. For instance, there are plenty of single moms who can't find daycare. If they want to work in the care industries, they could, for a 2-year contract, they could get a 2-year scholarship to a technical school. For a 4-year service in the Civil Service Corps, they could get a 4-year full ride scholarship. And in that time, they could be discovering what they actually want to do with their lives. That's my proposal. No more student loan debt in America. That should be a thing of the past. It shouldn't be a thing as it is. So that's my new idea, my platform. But if you have any other questions, come up to the table. I'll be sitting right here. I'd love to meet all of you. And I'm sorry to take up so much time. My speech is over now. That's all I had to say.